Hello guys, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. Right, I am going to do a whip and chat video for yourselves today with this beautiful picture of Our Lady, our Queen, our Mum, our everything. So this is a gift that I am doing for one of my friends who has been ill recently. And I've nearly finished it. I'm down to the last two colours. It is a partial. It is a 40 by 50, this one. But it's only took me like a day or so to do it because, as I said, it's only a partial. So I started it yesterday and hopefully I'm going to finish it today. Yeah, it's been a real privilege to do it, actually. I've really enjoyed doing this one with all these gorgeous special shapes. We've got these gorgeous pearl ones on it. But anyway, instead of jibber jabbering, I'm just going to get straight onto it because, yeah, I feel a bit stressed this morning. But before I start, if I could just simply say to yourselves, please like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. And yeah, that's basically what I'd like you to do, guys. Ugh, can't talk this morning. Haven't been sleeping very well, unfortunately. So once again, yes, please like, subscribe, share on comment down below, and if you could follow me on TikTok and Instagram, it is Crazy Borgies Diamond Art. So yeah, it's a bit of a stressful time at the moment for us as a family because as you know, my godfather's not very well, bless him, and he's took a turn for the worse. He sort of had a few days where he improved, and now he's sort of took another turn for the worse. And I felt I had to do a video more so to keep me calm, really, because, you know, every time my phone rings, I'm jumping out of my skin at the moment. So I thought I'd do a little whip and chat with yourselves. I've been doing so many diamond paintings over the last sort of week and a bit since he's been in there. I feel like I'm seeing dots in the sky, guys. I really am. My eyes are just exhausted, but it does help with my anxiety. So I'm just going to work on this little section over here. I've started using blue tack mixed with the gel, you know, the little wax. I try to mix it together, really, but I've lost my wax, so I don't know. I'm just using blue tack now temporarily. Right, but if you do use blue tack, I have to tell you now, try not to get it, if you're doing a full drill, try not to get it on your sticky adhesive on the canvas, because it's a nightmare to get blue tack off the sticky adhesive. So yeah, so I'm just gonna try and keep myself busy today because I haven't seen him for a few days and my mind is just a bit skewiff at the moment with it all. I've just came back from church as well. So, whoops, that's not a good start, is it? Just came back from church this morning. So, that's a great source of comfort as well in itself. But, yeah, it's quite stressful at the moment. Very stressful, actually. But we just have to leave these things in God's hands, don't we, really? Because it's out of our hands. So, yeah. So this I'm actually doing as a housewarming gift for a friend of mine. She's just moved house. She hasn't been very well herself, and she's had a year or so of intensive treatments. So now we're hoping she's over the worst of it and the best is yet to come, hopefully. This is a new chapter, especially as she's moved house and everything. So, oh, Rio is floating around. There she is, guys. Look. Hello. Yeah. She's in a very mischievous mood at the moment. Plus, I've got one of my daughters sick at home. It never rains, but it pours. And my dad is poorly as well, which is my godfather's uncle. My godfather's brother, sorry. So, my uncle and godfather, I'm just going to call him my uncle, I think. So, my uncle's brother is my dad. So, and he's not very well at all. So, I've got to go up to London with him on Monday as well. And it just is very, very, very exhausting time in my life right now. But I've said my rosary already this morning at church, because the church that I go to on Wednesdays, they do rosary prayer in the morning before Mass, and then you have the Mass. So I feel a little bit calmer than what I felt when I woke up first thing. So yeah, I'm gonna just have to move you guys. Whoops, sorry guys, hang on a second. I'm back. Right, I just had to put my parrot in her cage because she was starting to get a bit on the naughty side, which, as you know, is Rio all over. So, an update on my unboxing packages. Whoops, I've just put that in the wrong place now. See, let me get some tweezers now. My packages, I had about 4 or 5 PR packages on their way to me, and they've gone missing, guys. Can you believe this? They're basically sat in a warehouse somewhere, trying to go back to China and to France and whatever countries have come from. So I'm really annoyed with Royal Mail at the moment, because I was not aware when I set up my PO box that they only accept their own couriers from when accepting deliveries to the PO box. So if you've chosen another courier to send a parcel, you can't send it to a PO box. It'll get rejected. I mean, how ridiculous is that? Absolutely ridiculous. So now I've had to email several companies and explain the situation, apologise, as it really makes me feel unprofessional that I didn't know that when I set up the PO box. And I tried to explain to Royal Mail that, you know, I can't tell people what couriers to use. They're going to use the most cost-effective one to them, aren't they? You know, I can't say, oh yeah, you can only use, you know, you can only send me a PR package if you just use Royal Mail only. You know, I mean, that's ridiculous. So any suggestions, please comment down below as to what companies I could use that accept any couriers. Because I did phone up a couple of yesterday, and they were like, oh, no, we only accept Hermes couriers, or we only accept this courier, or no, I need a parcel facility or company that accepts any courier. you know, and all my posts, because obviously, you know, we get quite a lot of, being YouTubers and all the rest of it and doing this, we get quite a lot of companies contacting us, which is great because I absolutely love doing PR packages. Hang on a second, let me cover Rio's cage because that calms her down a bit. Rio, stop. Calm down. I've had to stop playing music to her in the background, guys, because when I would edit my video and put it on YouTube with, say, Ave Maria in the background, it would come up copyrighted. So I couldn't do that. I can't play music in the background now because it will be copyrighted on my video, and, you know, when I do get monetized, I want to obviously be able to get money for my own content, you know. So anyway, you know, you're learning all the time on YouTube about copyrights and all that sort of stuff. So aren't they gorgeous, these? Just love these ones as well. Look, I've cut my nails, guys. I bit them, didn't I? I bit them because of how stressed I am at the moment, anxiety and all the rest of it. It's not a good look, but when you're stressed, that's what happens. So I've got a nail appointment next week, so she's gonna have to sort them out for me. I don't know what she's gonna do with them. So what was I saying? So yes, I spent yesterday morning trying to go around numerous parcel warehouse depots, trying to find my parcels. But to be honest with you, yeah, it was like the blind leading the blind, bless them. I know they were trying, I know they're busy. They get thousands of parcels every day. But they couldn't tell me where my parcel was, basically. I think it's ended up in a bin somewhere, because all it says on the tracking is that it's returned to sender because the access was denied. So really frustrated, really angry, but what can I do? I feel like I've tried everything that I can do to try and find my parcels. But it was upsetting last night because I got a confirmation email of a picture of the parcel, guys. Can you imagine that? So there's a picture of my parcel and I can't get to it because I don't know where it is now. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. Where was I? Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I was really frustrated last night. I was like, look, I can see my parcel, but I can't get it. So, and Hermes have no idea where it is. Royal Mail have no idea where it's gone to. Whether, you know, there's about 4 or 5 of these parcels, and oh, yeah. I don't know. I just think that they just chuck it in a bin somewhere, to be honest with you, because they're not going to go. It's not cost effective for them to send it all the way back to the sender in a different country, is it? But never mind. These things, you know, we need to have patience with. It's a learning process. And I don't think I will be renewed. Well, I know I won't be renewing my PO box for sure after what's happened. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out another way of accessing my mail, because, you know, I've got children. I want to be safe. I don't want to divulge, you know, my address to lots of people, but at the same time I need my packages, you know, my PR packages for content. So it's a tricky one. Any suggestions, as I said, please comment down below. If you know any companies that accept any parcels, it's, you know, ridiculous. But anyway, I've got my latte this morning, my vanilla latte. I just love it, you know. Oh dear. So it's really miserable here in the UK this morning. It's not a nice morning at all. It is a Wednesday today. Yes, it is Wednesday. And I have to say, it's one of those days where you just don't know what season it is, guys. You know, because we are supposed to be in spring. I'm up here now, aren't I? Yeah. We are supposed to be in spring now. But I'm not going to lie, I've had my heating on most of the day yesterday. I was freezing. I was absolutely freezing. And, you know, it was just too cold, literally. So, and I'm one of those, I feel the cold. So I get cold really easily. And I have to keep warm, because if I'm not warm, then I have to have a boiling hot bath to warm myself up, because it just seems to go right through to my bones when I'm cold. So I have to, I'm one of those that has to have the house like on the maximum in the winter. So yeah, it's all good. So I've ordered a couple of paintings off Amazon, which is going to be lovely, because some of them, they've got some really nice paintings on there at the moment. Oh, Rio, go to sleep. Come on now. She's a character. So because Rio is on her own in the cage, I decided to get her a fake bird, guys, just to see, because I feel like if she had a companion, she wouldn't be as needy for me, for our attention, because it's really bad, you know, if we're in another room, she starts screeching her head off. So I thought, I don't know whether or not to get another parrot friend for her, but then a few parrot owners I've spoken to have said I really wouldn't, because if they've been on their own a while, they're not the best of companions, you know, like they can fight, they can do this. And she is quite a feisty little madam, I'm not going to lie, you know. Shh. Quiet. Rio is definitely a feisty one. So I don't think, I mean, she does get jealous of the kids when she's on me. She gets jealous of the dog. You know, I don't know how she'd cope to having another parrot in her cage. And I don't have room in my living room for another parrot cage. I just don't. So, I thought, let me try and get a fake bird and see how she copes with that. And depending how she copes with that, we will see, you know, we will think about another parrot. But obviously I don't want us to have babies or anything like that, because I couldn't cope with all that, guys, you know. Too stressful. So anyway, I got this fake parrot, didn't I? And I've hung it on one of her perches outside her cage, because she's got some perches outside her cage that she can sit on when she's out and about flying around. Well, I'll tell you what, she's petrified of it so far, guys. But she is one of these parrots. Quiet! She's one of these parrots that that she has to warm up to things, anything new, any new toys, anything like that. She doesn't take to it straight away. She's got to, you have to ease her into it, you know. So yeah, it's a tricky one with Rio, but hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm trying to see, because I just want to see if she is capable of being with another parrot, you know. But we shall see. Just trying to see if there's any more number 2s on this section. No. So we'll move up to here. I was trying to find out what this lettering is behind Our Lady's head. It always intrigues me to know what it says. And I wonder if there's any way that I could find out. It's possibly something in Latin, or maybe something in Jewish. Don't know. So I'm going to ask for your continued prayers for my uncle and for my dad, and just put it in God's hands that he knows what's best. Nope, I've got one in there, it's not sticking though. There we go. And pray that he helps them in their sufferings of illnesses. And it's like a good priest friend of mine says to me all the time. He says it all the time. He says, you know, it is possible for us to get extremely close to our Lord in our sufferings, because obviously he suffered a lot as well. So yeah, I'm going to turn this that way a bit. That's better. I'm going to go up here now with this. Nearly finished this one. I think at the end of the video I'm going to let you know about this month's giveaway competition. I've chosen a really nice one that I've got myself. I've got 2 of. They're not identical, but they're very, very similar. And it is another 30 by 40, guys, that I've chosen for this month's giveaway. And all you have to do to enter into the giveaway is simply write your name. It doesn't have to be your full name. It can just be your YouTube name. And just write that down in the comments section. And obviously you have to be a subscriber. Why is this not going down? Come on. Why are you not going down? There we go. So just comment with your name. Be over 18 years of age. And oh, it's driving me insane. I think I've got just a bit too much blue tack in there. Let's try now. No, there. So just write in the comment section, and I can enter you in for the giveaway competition as long as you are a subscriber and over 18 years of age, and that's fine. So yeah, I do enjoy the giveaways myself personally, and I always give away ones that I like myself, because most of the time they're ones that I've ordered two of accidentally, guys. I'm one of those. I'm really bad with that at the moment. So feeling really tired this morning and really like meh. Not in my usual happy mood that I usually am in, but it's difficult when you've got illnesses in the family. So praise the Lord for diamond painting. That's all I'm going to say. It's just looking at this here. It looks like there is a number behind the number here, doesn't it? I'm wondering if one of those should have gone there. And it's an error of printing. I mean, I have got quite a lot of these pearls left over, so yeah, I think I'm going to put another pearl in there because I've got so many leftovers, and it is a big old pearl. Look, I've got quite a lot of these left over. So, because I think the outline behind it looks like it was meant to go there. And also the great thing about any sort of diamond painting is you can customize it to how you want it, you know. You don't just have to go by how it's charted. I mean, Diamond Grandma, she done a fabulous one that was a normal resin drill, and she actually changed it to all crystal rhinestones, and I thought that was an amazing idea, you know, to do that. It came out really beautiful as well, because, you know, if you've got the leftover drills, then why not? Or if you don't like a colour, you know, then you could change it as well. Oh, I'm diamond painting away, guys. I haven't even moved, just so you can see what I'm diamond painting. Doing her cloak now, or her coat. Yeah, I was sitting on the sofa and I was feeling a bit upset, and I thought, you know what, I've got an option here. I can either go to sleep, because that's what I tend to do when I'm upset, is I try to block it out by going to sleep, or I can diamond paint and make a lovely YouTube video for all my lovely subscribers. So obviously I chose the latter one. The latter, I don't know. I can't even remember where I got this one from, guys, to be honest. I think it was a fan sales. And again, I've had no problems with the drills. The quality has been excellent. There, that's beautiful, that. So, just trying to see where there's more number 2s now. My eyes are playing tricks with me this morning. There's some over here. Okay. So I'm very near the end of my cross stitch as well, although I have to admit that I have put my cross stitch to one side for a few days. I haven't done it for quite some time actually, just purely because I haven't been in that mindset. I've been in the diamond painting mindset. I just want to diamond paint when I'm stressed. So I feel like it's the most relaxing way for me possible, because I don't think about anything when I diamond paint other than the beautiful picture that I'm creating and the beautiful diamonds, obviously. But I was a little bit upset last night as well, because I had all these plans for what I was going to film this week once these parcels arrived, and yeah, didn't happen. But you know, sometimes in life it just doesn't, does it? Not everything goes your way, and you have to just sometimes accept it and move on from it. And in fact, one of the ladies, bless her, Amy, from a company called Goodafel, I've never heard of them before, but she's sending me a package for one of the first times. And she said, you know, Louise, you just got to let it go. Just let it go. Let the parcel go. Because I was doing my nut on an email and I was like, oh, but I don't want to let it go. You know, I find it hard, especially, well, I mean, you know, especially if it's your parcel and it's gone missing and you're like, no. Oh, bless her. That's fine. We can see it's been lost on the tracking, you know. But then it makes you wonder, what's the point in tracking it if it gets lost? Do you know what I mean? Because they have your telephone number as well. So they could have called me up, the courier, and said, like, we've got a parcel for you. You know. Oh, never mind. I've got to move on from it now, guys, haven't I? But, yeah. Goodafel, they're called. Goodfell. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it is a French company, because she emailed me in French, actually. And I had to go on Google Translate to read the email. There we go. So we are nearly there with these number 2s now. Just trying to see. Yeah, because I've done quite a lot of them last night. So I done his this last night. This side was all 2s. So it's just gorgeous. I love, love, love this one. It is a big one. I'm not sure if it's too big, but I know that she's going to like it anyway, especially after what she's been through. So I said to her I was going to give her a nice housewarming gift, and that's what I'm doing. So she deserves it, bless her. And I do love giving diamond paintings as gifts, because I feel like, you know, you wouldn't do a diamond painting if you didn't have a love for it, or a passion, so to speak, because it is so time consuming. And when you create them and you give it to someone, I always say it's like giving a bit of your DNA to them, isn't it, really? Because it's took you so long that it probably does have a bit of your DNA in it, a few of your hairs, and, you know, a few skin cells or whatever when you get your finger stuck on the adhesive. It's a bit of you that you're giving them, because you've sat there for hours creating this beautiful image for them. And who doesn't like receiving handmade gifts? And I think it's also nice because it's your way of appreciating the people that God has put in your life. That's the way I look at it. Just seeing now where the rest of the twos are. And looking at the time as well. Okay. Yeah, she's gone quiet now, that parrot. Hopefully she is having some food and just chilling out. Yeah, it's really cold here today. Really cold. Anyway, I was going to talk and say about, anyone got any good Netflix recommendations to watch? So I am really into, I loved watching The Ultimatum. That was really good. I found it a bit like, oh gosh, a bit like downhearting at the end that quite a lot of them split up. And then I also watched what's that other one, the spin-off from that, the one where they have to go into, that's it, Love is Blind, you know, where they have to go into a pod and meet them in a pod but can't see them, just get to know them through their personality, and then they propose and they live with each other for a few weeks as husband and wife, and then if they love each other at the end of it, then obviously they can get married, and if not, then they separate. And I found that one really interesting. Because, you know, it's like anything, people have this list of their ideal person. But there is no real ideal person, is there? Because, you know, we've all got our flaws. We've all got good and bad points. No one's perfect. So, and it does say the ones that want the perfect person, you know, the size 10 blonde, you know, blue-eyed person, it says more about them and their needs and their problems than what it does about the girls that they're rejecting. So because there was one guy on there, I can't remember his name, and he was an Indian guy, and the way he was talking to the girl that he had chosen about her, to, you know, he was saying horrible things behind her back to the other contestants, and I was just like, you can't marry someone that says things like that about you. But he was saying it to the other contestants, but he wasn't saying it to her face, you know, which at the end of the day is the most cowardice thing I've ever seen, you know. And she actually said no to him because I think people had told her, be careful, you know, this is what he's saying about you. And they all agreed at the end of it that he was actually on the wrong show and he needed to go and see a psychologist at the end of it to help him deal with his own issues. So yeah. Right, I think I'm nearly there with this colour now. My whip and chat videos never do that well for some reason. I don't know why. I think it could have something to do with the noise level with the parrot and the dog. Someone's always kicking off, you know. Can feel a migraine coming right behind my eye as well. So I always tend to get migraines when I'm stressed. So I think I might have to go and have a little siesta in a minute. I really struggled getting up this morning as well. I was just like, no, when the alarm went off. It's like, oh. There. Okay, I'm just checking up here to make sure all the number 2s are finito. Yeah, it would appear so anyway. Okay, so I am now going to go back round here. With the special shape ones, I tend to do the bigger special shape ones first, just because I'm so impatient, guys. You know, I like to see how the special shape ones look down. Right, so I'm working on this little section around here now. Let's see if I can, whoa, zoom you up a bit more. There. Whoops. Where am I going to now? think over here. My girls have got a real passion for Frozen 2 at the moment, and they watched it yesterday after school. And all I've got is that song, you know, that one from the from Frozen 2 where the reindeers are singing in it as well. Is it Lost in the Words? That one. Oh, it's driving me insane. It keeps popping into my head. So funny. We love Frozen. Actually, last night I was going through all my canvases and I was pulling them all out. And I pulled out a really old canvas of Frozen. All of them, all the cast in it. So you had Sven, you had Anna, you had Elsa, Olaf, all of them there. And yeah, my daughter, who's severely non-verbal with autism, she comes walking over and she spotted the canvas and she was like, ooh. I could tell she was like really wanting it. She just kept staring at it. So I think I'm going to have to do that one soon for her. Most definitely, because she just loves Frozen. It's the only film that she can watch. She'll watch over and over and over and over again and never get bored of, you know. Although she does tend to like a bit of Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse as well at times. But Frozen is her long-term love. Most definitely. Okay. It's very clever how they make these songs so catchy as well, that they stay in your head. Oh dear. Last night I was praying my rosary, as I pray it every day, and I lit some incense, and it was those little cone-like shaped incense, and I lit 2 of them, thinking that maybe one of them would go out. Oh, I tell you, I mean, I love incense, but it does linger. I can still smell it in my living room now. But it's lovely. It's a nice, I find it a comfort. One of my children got up and was like, what's that smell? It smells like something's burning down here. Is there a fire? I was like, no, it's just my incense. Chill out. Okay. Nearly there with this colour, guys. Nearly there. And then I'll zoom you out and show you what it is looking like so far. Usually I would multi-place, but I find single placing more relaxing, to be honest with you. So that's why I'm single placing today, because I find it more therapeutic for me personally. Yeah, I tend to not watch a lot of TV. I like more like documentaries and watching diamond paintings. Myself, I like to watch what other people have bought, so then when I buy paintings for my own channel, that I'm not buying the same. I like to buy different ones, although obviously if I really like a painting that someone else has unboxed, I might sort of keep my eye out for it in the future. But most of the time I like to try and do different paintings, you know. Right, let's see. I think this is the last one now with number 2. I can't see any more number 2s, but then I'm sure I may have missed one or two, because you always think you're done with a colour and then they pop up, don't they? And you're like, oh look, there's one over there. That's why I like these pill boxes, you know, because you can just flick them open, put your pen in and grab one. There you go. Whereas with the Tic Tac containers, it's a bit more harder. Just a few more number 2s. And then we shall go straight to the competition. So just bear with me, guys. Yeah, there's something about single placing that just really makes me feel relaxed. And even watching it, I prefer watching people diamond paint single placing, you know. There we go. So from what I can see, I can't see any more number 2s, but you never know, they might pop up. So I shall zoom you out so you can see what it's looking like so far. And then I've just got one more colour to do and then it's finished. And let me just zoom you out a bit. Isn't she gorgeous? It's just stunning, isn't it? So I have now got just this outline to do the number ones, and that colour is actually an AB colour, so it's all going to be outlined in white ABs, and we've got a lot of them, so yeah, more than enough. So that should make it look really well. I mean, it's stunning anyway, but let's zoom you up. So yeah, it is stunning, isn't it? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Loving those pearls as well. The only thing is, I feel like I wish this could have been a different colour. I'm not sure what colour though. What colour I would have liked in there. Maybe a blue, perhaps, to match here. I don't know. I don't know. But it's still beautiful. It is. I'm just not a fan of this sort of shade of colour myself personally. But it is what it is. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Okay, right. Let me go and get this competition details, guys. So just hold on while I move this, and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, right. So this is the one that I've chosen for this month's giveaway. It is a gorgeous rainbow coloured sunflower in a field. There's a lot of colour blocking going on in the backgrounds, and it has 20 different colours. There's the chart. It does have some funky symbols, and there is, let me zoom you up actually, that's the thumbnail, that's the symbol, so it is alphabetical and funky symbols, and the print is good. As you can see, we do have large sections of colour blocking going on as well. But I chose this one because I've already got this picture. I didn't realise when I bought it. So obviously I'm not going to do two of the same picture. So I saw it and I was like, And I think when I unboxed this one, I think I did say, I think I've got this one already. So I think this was off Amazon. Let me see if I wrote it on the back. No, I'm not that organised. Really got to start writing them on the back so that I remember where I bought them from. But I think this was just one from an Amazon haul. And I remember when I unboxed it thinking, I've seen that before, you know, and yeah, obviously I had. So anyway, this is a 30 by 40, and this is what I've chosen for this month's giveaway. And I will be doing the Google spinning wheel thing probably in about a week's time, because I like to leave the video up for a good week for people to comment their details and all that down below. So if you would like to win this or be entered to win this, then as I said, all you have to do is be a subscriber. That is a must. You have to put your name in the comments section. It doesn't have to be your full name. It can be your first name. I really don't mind, or a YouTube name, whatever. And yeah, just comment with your name, and that's it. And be over 18 years of age, and obviously a subscriber as well. And then I will put your name in for this. And yeah, good luck everyone, because last month I think we had like 39 people entered into it, but this month maybe more. Who knows, but it is a gorgeous image, very colourful, and it's a little pixelated, but I think once you get them drills down there, it'll be stunning. And it's like most diamond paintings, sometimes with the more pixelated ones, if you just take a step back, it all becomes clearer magically. So yeah, please, please, please do like, comment, share, and follow me on I always go to say Snapchat, and I'm not even on Snapchat. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It is Crazy Borgies Diamond Arts. And yeah, just subscribe, follow, like and share and all that lovely stuff, okay? And thank you so much for your continued prayers for my uncle. And I'm also asking you for prayers for my dad as well. And just for us as a family as a whole. And I will pray for every single one of you too. Because praying is a form of showing love for people. And yeah, it's good to show love, isn't it? Especially when people are going through difficult situations. But anyway, on a positive note, guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope you've liked it all. If you're new to my channel, then thank you for stumbling along here and watching my video. And if you are a returning viewer, then thank you once again for your continued support and prayers. Okay, so take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now, guys. Bye.